Hello fellow astrologers, welcome back to the next video in our Astrology Keyring Fundamental series. In this video we're going to talk about Cancer the Nurturer. In the previous video, C3, we talked about Gemini. And in the natural progression we're moving on here to Cancer. So in this video we're going to talk a little bit about Cancer. We're going to go over some of the interactive links you can use and talk a little bit about the sign breakdown. Then we'll go over here to the keyring, show how it all connects, and then we'll look at the keywords. Cancer the Nurturer. Cancer is the deeply intuitive and emotional fourth sign of the Zodiac. It is ruled by the moon and aligned with the water element and cardinal modality. Cancer is protective and nurturing. Its energy seeks to create safe, supportive environments, often extending their care to family, friends, and even strangers. They value home, tradition, and emotional security. Cancer feels deeply and often absorbs the emotion of those around them, which can make them both healing and sensitive. At their best, they offer profound empathy and loyalty. When hurt or overwhelmed, they may withdraw, become moody, or overly self-protective. Okay, so like all of our videos, we have a number of clickable links. All of these topics here you can click on. It'll take you to a link in Google to tell you more about those particular topics. And if you have these other links on the side, these lettered numbers, they are the links to the actual videos that talk about the subject, just like we're doing right here in the C4 video. So let's go ahead and talk about the sign breakdown for Cancer. Cancer's birth date ranges between June 1st and July 22nd. So if you were born between those 2 days, your sun will be in Cancer. Now, you could have other planets in Cancer, and it will actually flavor that particular planet as per the sign itself, but we'll get into how that works a little bit more when we get into the planets in the D section. So let's go back here and look at the element. The element of Cancer is water. Cancer is very much a water sign. It's very intuitive, it's sensitive, and has emotions. And the modality, it is cardinal. Now it initiates things. It initiates sensitivity and emotion and feeling. It has a lot of beginnings, dealing with families. Cancer is also the sign of the mother. And it does personify a lot of what the element of water and the modality of cardinal is. So let's talk about the ruling planet. Cancer's ruling planet is the moon. And it is very well connected to the moon. The moon is the mother planet. And it is a lot to do with nurturing, the home, and a lot of things to do with intuition, the deeper self, and the id. Granted, we'll get more into what the moon is later on in the D section here in D3 when we talk about the moon. So let's go ahead and move on to the corresponding house. The corresponding house for Cancer is the fourth house. Cancer is the fourth sign, so inevitably it is the ruler of the fourth house. You can see right here where it shows Cancer, the fourth house in the moon, and it is a water cardinal sign. Just like everything else, we color coordinate it. You can see right here in the sign, and over here in element and modality, we color coordinated this so you can see that Cancer is a water element and it is of the cardinal modality. So you can look here to see what the other elements what the other signs it connects to for the element, and also the other signs it connects for the modalities. We also have right here on the fourth line, it shows you we've highlighted where Cancer is here on the line. It gives you the same details you have right here, so you have a consistent bit of information here linearly. Now it's time to go back and talk about those keywords. In all of our videos where we talk about signs, planets, or houses, we want to talk a little bit about the keywords that embody what that sign is. We like giving some general keywords as well as some positive and negative ones so you get a good balance. So let's start out with the general keywords. General traits: emotional, home, family, intuition, care, and safety. Positive traits: compassionate, protective, loyal, nurturing, sensitive, creative, supportive, and sentimental. Negative traits: moody, withdrawn, overprotective, clingy, passive-aggressive, and overly emotional. So these are some really great keywords that do describe Cancer very well. Now you may see those keywords again somewhere in here on one of these other signs because they may have a similar element or modality, but that just shows where their similarities are. Well, that pretty much covers Cancer the Nurturer. Stay tuned for the next video, C5, where we talk about Leo in the next progression. We hope you have enjoyed this video from our Astrology Keyring series. If you like the content, please like, follow, and share with your friends. Thank you for watching and have a blessed journey.